Hey parents, things have changed. But are changes always good? Well, to find out, I'm going to change the way I play a song. I'm going to change the way I play and sing Don't Stop Believing by Journey. Here we go. Don't stop believing, don't hang on streetlights and people. Oh, people. Okay, I changed it, and it sure wasn't good. And a lot of the changes that we're seeing for our kids' generation, Gen Z, they're not good either. Changes in the generation and changes that are happening to them. Give me a second. I'll explain what I'm talking about. Here's what I'm talking about when I say the things that have changed for our kids' generation aren't all good. Right now, we're seeing that employers do not want to hire them. They're trying to find ways to get around hiring a Gen Z employee. Our kids' generation is having a heck of a time being on time, dealing with deadlines. They're afraid to try new things because they don't want to fail. We've got young adults coming out of universities with massive debts on their shoulders, with nonsense degrees that are going to give them almost no hope of paying back that debt. And here's a couple of stats off a recent survey of employers who just finished interviewing Gen Z college grads. 53% are having a terrible time looking their interviewer in the eye. Up to 26% of them are actually bringing one of their parents in for the interview. And then there's the gap. Here's what I mean by the gap. The gap is the difference between this line here, which is what employers need and require when they hire someone, and what Gen Z is actually bringing into the workplace. And this is the gap. There's a difference. It's not a good change. It really isn't. But there's huge potential in this generation, in your kids and mine. But they need some help, just like my guitar needed some help if it was going to play that song right. It's the same with our kids. They need our help. Your kids need your help in order to rise above the standard that's being accepted right now. Because the reality is the bar for new employees is pretty low right now. If you can help your teens rise above that, they're going to stand out. They're going to be the ones getting the raises and the promotions. And that's why I wrote the book, Fill the Gap. It's a resource for parents to help you fill this gap. So my name's Todd Reimer. I'm a leadership coach and trainer. And like I said, I'm also a dad to 3 young adults. So I'm coming at it from both perspectives. A parent's perspective, but also an employer's perspective. And Fill the Gap is a resource that's full of tools and skills that you can pass on to your kids to help them be prepared to succeed when they hit the workplace. So click on the Learn More button or on the link below to find out how you can grab a hold of this resource and make the changes that you want to see in the lives of your kids. The challenge is very real, but the opportunity is even bigger.